welcome you all to the 64th ATMA Mumbai meet. Before we proceed ahead, may I request you all to please stand up and maintain a moment of silence for our brave martyrs who gave up their lives for our safety on this day, that is 26/11, 8 years ago. Thank you, everybody. Introducing our speaker for the day, Mr. Anil Padia is a trained technical analyst and an active trader in the stock market for over 2 decades. He has handled prop desk and advised HNI clients for leading stock brokers. He has devised trading strategies and taught them to traders for over a decade. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anil Padia, let's have a huge round of applause.
So, for people who do not know me, she has introduced me, but I would like to give a little more about me. I started my stock market career in 1987 and was associated with a broker as an employee. But I was allowed to go to the ring at that time. We used to have that outcry system, and so I got into trading. And what happens with beginners is we start losing money. So I lost a hell lot of money. In the next 10 years, from 1987 to 1996, at that time I lost around 20 lakh rupees. It was a huge amount at that time, and didn't know what to do. So I was sitting in one of the conferences like this, and Mr. Mansukhani, okay, he was lecturing on technical analysis. At that time, technical analysis was like not a very known subject. So it interested me. I asked him whether he can train me on that, and gratefully he accepted it. And he trained me from 1996 to 1998 for 2 years in technical analysis. After that, the whole scenario changed for me. I could see the market in a very different way. I could read the market and I could know what I am doing. Okay. And so it took me around 2 to 3 years to make up all that money that I had lost. By 1999, I think I was out of the mess that I was in. Then, my journey of profitable trader started from there on. But the profits were like meager profits, like साल में समझो 1-1.5 लाख 2 लाख रुपए ऐसे आ जाता था जो उस टाइम चलता था. आज के ज़माने में that should be your monthly income minimum. If that doesn't happen, then you're wasting your time. Okay. So उस टाइम वो चलता था. I took up training also, and I took up sub-broking also. I became a partner with my broker. We got an NSE card. So there were a lot of things that were going on. In 2007, I got a trading contract with a very big forex company. I trained with their treasury department how to trade in currencies, and from there on my training career started. And that was the time when I stumbled upon Ichimoku, which is our today's subject, and I researched a lot on this subject. if you go on the net, okay, and if you read the books and all, you'll find the same material everywhere. Okay, so there's no much material available out on the net or in the public domain. But fortunately, I got hold of a book by an Italian author. Okay, I read the whole book, and there's a lot of things that he said about Ichimoku which is not written otherwise. So I've tried to put all that, in a brief way in our today's session. So whatever you know of Ichimoku, you will find that all that is all trash that is written in the internet and the public domain. Okay, it doesn't work. Also, by doing a lot of research, we found out that Ichimoku signals are not that good. Like, they are very delayed signals. They are lagging. Okay, so we introduced MACD and we clubbed it with Ichimoku, so that for signals you can rely on MACD. MACD is called MACD. Is everybody aware of MACD, MACD? Yeah. So we clubbed that with Ichimoku to make it more powerful, and we get early signals. It's no use trying to get a signal when the half of the move is over. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we fine-tuned that so that we can get early signals at the beginning of the trend. So, before I actually start, I really want to know where everyone is. So, I'll just ask a few questions. So please answer that. So how many of you are aware of Ichimoku, that there is something called Ichimoku? Okay. So, you don't know anything about Ichimoku? Nothing? So, I should start with the basics. Okay. And so, people who know something about Ichimoku, what do they know about Ichimoku?
Just heard
Anything? Come on. Huh? Based on 5 parameters, okay. These are all the names, okay. Yeah, these are all calculations, definitions and all, everything. Okay. How do we use it? What? Tenkan se? Price. One or two times it fools you.
And then the third time, you see, it is not possible to take up the signal.
Yeah. So by the time you're sure of it, you're lost enough not to trade.
And then when it goes up away from the cloud, then you don't know whether you should enter or you should not enter. Because
Exactly.
you don't know.
Absolutely.
Above the cloud it is bullish, but then how much bullish?
How much will be? Where to buy?
Where to buy?
Yeah.
It may come down also.
True. Great.
And by the time it comes down and takes the support of cloud and again goes up, by the time you lost your patience.
Yeah.
It's
And
not-
money too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else wants to share their experience of Ichimoku? Because I really want to know, so that I can. It's such a vast subject. I want to hit the nail, so that you get whatever value that I can give. If I do everything, so 2 दिन भी कम ही पड़ता है. Okay, for the whole subject. So I want to really give whatever is required in this room. Anybody else who's traded on Ichimoku?
We use monthly and
Huh.
weekly and daily.
Huh.
So if the weekly is the stock is above cloud, then you look at buying into daily charts.
Uh-huh.
So that because the weekly is bullish and if the daily is giving buy call to win, then the trend is positive. So it is easier to trade that stock rather than playing purely on the daily chart.
Huh.
So basically we use the weekly as an indicator.
Right.
So if the weekly is strong and daily is giving us buy call, so basically if the stock is above cloud and taken sen is crossing Kijun sen from the below, so it gives me the indicator that the stock is bullish.
Yeah.
So
How, like if you've been continuously trading on it,
right.
okay, how good is it? Like, what is the strike rate that?
So basically, we don't use this for the purpose of trading. It is basically an investment because a lot of whipsaws do happen means whenever the call comes, usually it doesn't give the kind of returns you are expecting. So we use it as more of an investment call.
Okay. I got that. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share their experience? You used Ichimoku and you messed up with it. Most of us, we have messed up with it. Okay? And so you don't know which stock to trade? Yeah. So, got that. Okay. And also, most of us over here, I believe, are short-term traders. Or is there anybody who believes in long-term investment and trading? Yeah. So, medium to long term. So, what is the definition of medium to long term, sir? Pardon? Okay. 1 month. Okay, for a currency trader, that's medium to long term. Yeah, got that. Yeah. For equity traders?
1 year. 1 year. 1 year. 3 months.
1 year, 2 years.
1 year.
Now, how do you decide 1 year, 2 years? Yeah. So whatever term it is, who cares? I mean, short term है कि medium term है, 30% मिलना चाहिए. Okay. So the government decides what is long term, not we. Yeah. Okay. So the focus over here in this training is how do you look at Ichimoku from a long term point of view. Okay. Now when we say that we are talking of long term, how do you identify stocks that are long term? So whoever have raised their hands, they are long term investors. Okay. How do you identify your stock? कि हाँ ये stock मुझे long term के लिए लेना है. Yes sir.
CMP must about 200.
Okay, so moving average, if it is about 200 day moving average, then I believe it is most of the time it is about 20 and 50 also. Most of the time. Okay. So that is your criteria to check whether that is in a long term. Okay. What else? Monthly, quarterly. What do you see in the charts? Okay. So if you see the so monthly support and resistance levels you see, and quarterly support and resistance. If they are above the supports, then you so you wait for a pullback to enter into a stock. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else? Monthly charts showing divergence. RSI. So RSI above 50. Above 50 or above 40? Or 60? So what about fundamentals? I mean, everybody's forgotten fundamentals.
Usually fundamental technical.
So what do you follow in?
Fundamental technical, fundamental to decide what to buy, technicals to when to buy.
When to buy, okay. So let us be frank and honest over here, okay? We all buy stocks by asking them.
Debt-free company.
Pardon?
Debt-free company.
Which three company?
Debt-free.
Debt-free company, okay. So let's be very honest. We ask others. Okay. So we've been in the markets for almost 4 or 5 years at least, or maybe 6 years, more than that. So we ask others, and we know by being in the market, we have enough resourceful contacts to know किसको fundamental हमको stocks पूछना है. Let's be honest about it. Don't we do that? हाँ? जो बड़े लोग लेते हैं, whatever that बड़े लोग is, okay? So जो बड़े लोग लेते हैं ना, वो हमको लेना है. Somehow we try to find out कौन सा बड़ा लोग क्या लेता है. Maybe a Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, maybe a Nimesh Shah, or maybe we'll try to search on the net कि FIA ने क्या लिया है and all that. So let's be honest about it. Our investment calls are all based not on our study. Then what we do, then we analyze them. कि भाई हाँ मेरे स्टडी में वो बैठ रहा है क्या? मेरे स्टडी में बैठ रहा है तो वो मैं लूँगा, नहीं तो ले लूँगा. Okay, this is how we trade and invest. This is how it is. अगर आपका, you know, there are more than 5,000 stocks that are listed, तो 2,000 होंगे जो 200-day moving average के ऊपर होंगे या support resistance पे होंगे. So what are you going to buy? You're not going to buy all 2,000 stocks. How do you identify those 5 stocks? How do you identify the escorts? How do you identify the Bajaj Finance? Even if you ask others, they will say what they have bought. Right? So you do not know how it's going to work. So let's be honest, we have resources, some resources that we bank on to give us some investment tips, and we buy that. So what I'm going to do is, today, you are going to tell me, okay, what stocks you are interested in buying, and we are going to analyze that on the Ichimoku thing and see whether it's a long-term stock or not. Is that okay?
Super.
Yeah? Yeah. Because I can give you many stocks. It doesn't make sense. Okay, we are going to analyze your stocks. Right? So before that, let us go into what Ichimoku is. And you all know how the session is going to go. We are going to have a break when. Right. So 3:30 we'll break for half an hour. Okay. And then between 4 and 5 we'll continue with the session, and we'll have some question and answers also. Yeah. So I hope everybody can see this. Yeah. Is there anyone who cannot see? You want to put off the lights? It's fine. So I'll just read out everything. There's nothing much to explain over here. So Ichimoku Kinko View is the full name. Okay. Is a multifunctional visual trend following charting system. So what do you mean by multi-visual? Multifunctional visual. Pardon? Yeah. So you know, if you are a traditional analyst, okay, if you are using a Dow theory, or if you are using an Elliott wave theory, or whatever, you know, the support and resistance or the moving averages. You know, there are various things that you put on your chart, right? So if you want to identify what a trend is, okay, what do you use? How do you identify a trend? RSI. What is it?